Some of Greater New Haven's champion coaches and leaders will be honored at the upcoming Elm City Legends celebration, benefiting the March of Dimes. Here with me is Leanne LaFerge, the State Director of Communications for the March of Dimes Connecticut chapter, and Chef Stuart London from Nini's Bistro to tell us more about this great event.
Hey, how are you?
Great to have you here.
I'm
doing well, thank you. Leanne, let's talk about the Elm City Legends. What is this all about?
This is a great event local to New Haven. We're so happy to be back for our third annual Elm City Legends to benefit the March of Dimes. Of course, proceeds help to give all babies a healthy start. And significantly, November happens to be Prematurity Awareness Month, so this event is November 8th at the Omni. And we're going to be honoring 5 great sports legends and mentors from around the greater New Haven communities.
And some pretty big names there.
Yes, we have Scott Burrell, and everybody knows that Scott's had an awesome NBA championship with the Chicago Bulls back in 1998, and he's the assistant men's coach of the basketball team at Quinnipiac, and they've been doing wonderful things. And we have Deborah Chin, who's the director of athletics for the University of New Haven. She has 30 years with the university, and her longevity in the community is just wonderful, and 3 other great honorees as well.
That's great. Now, Stuart, you're going to be there as well.
Yes, and we're going to provide some of the great eats there to get things going. Everybody can enjoy and have a great time.
And eat some wonderful food.
Yes,
yeah, it's like a mini taste of New Haven throughout the event.
Exactly, and of course the money goes to a great cause.
That's right.
And so what are we making today?
Today we're making fresh figs, poached in port wine with zabayon. Very easy dish, great dessert.
Figs in the season right now. I see them at the grocery store.
Now.
Right. So how do you know when figs are right for this dessert? I mean, how do you know when it's ripe and ready to be eaten?
They start to get a little soft and squishy.
So does that what we need to do when we go to the grocery store?
Just
touch
fig them and here. Now this is about, if you want to give that one a try.
Oh yes.
It's a little soft, squishy. Doesn't look that great anymore, but this is like sugar. It's just eating wonderful. Okay. So we're going to poach some. And
that's it. And are you going to slice them?
Yeah, we're going to cut, when you make the recipe, you're going to cut the stem off and just cut the fig in half. And then we're going to take a little heavy bottom pot. We're going to put in a cup and a half of port wine, a vanilla bean that's been split, so all those wonderful seeds get out.
So very simple because the ingredient list is very short here.
The ingredient list is short because you have such wonderful things to deal with. Figs, you don't want to hide their flavor. You just want to complement them. So that's why you don't put a lot of stuff in.
Okay, so far what do we have in there?
We have port wine.
Vanilla.
A stick of cinnamon.
Okay.
Some sugar.
How much sugar?
We have a cup of sugar in there.
Okay. And then we add...
And then we just bring this to the boil. Oh, let's get this.
Smells so good already.
There you go. There you go.
Now, as this simmers, it is going to get thicker, and it's going to become almost like a syrup. So when that happens, that's when you want to add your figs. It takes about 15 or 20 minutes. You can see it's nice and glossy.
You started this a little earlier.
I started this a little earlier.
So you're going to put that in.
Now we're going to take our figs and we're going to put them in here.
While you're doing that, I want to just talk to Leanne a little more about the event. You have how many restaurants taking part in this?
I think we have at least 10, and they're all from the greater New Haven communities. We have several restaurants that have been supporting us all 3 years, and even back to some other events that we've been doing in greater New Haven throughout the years. Tickets are just $95, so not only do you get to meet and interact with all the legends, they have a great Q&A panel. Jason Page from ESPN Radio moderates a panel, so it's not your typical testimonial event and then everybody gets up and just says a thank you speech. They're all up on stage together. Jason's asking them questions. The audience can ask questions. You're hearing about really what they've been doing throughout their entire career.
So sports fans, this will really appeal to them, as well as, of course, people who want to support the March of Dimes.
Absolutely. And then at the same time, you get to try all the great food in restaurants. There's live and silent auctions, and then all the money benefits the March of Dimes.
Oh, what are you doing right now, Stu?
Okay, now we're starting our zabayon.
Okay.
We have our figs poaching. In here we have 1 cup of port wine, half a cup of sugar. We're going to add 2 egg yolks. And basically what we're doing is we're making a custard that's whipped and without any dairy.
Very good.
Wow.
So it comes out sort of like whipped egg whites or meringue. Now, this is where I get my only exercise.
Your arm's really strong, isn't it?
I've had a lot of practice at this. Now, what you can do, if you're at home,
Yes.
is you can use an electric mixer.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier?
And
Okay.
you don't need a copper bowl. This is, being a chef, I have every gadget known to man.
Any bowl will do.
But a stainless steel bowl.
Oh, stainless
steel.
Okay.
And you want it to fit inside your pot. And
How are the figs doing in
the
there?
figs are beautiful.
You can smell that, can't you,
They'll be
Oh,
Leanne?
it smells delicious.
You know, Leanne, one of the things I always say to people is what you guys, I think it's one of your slogans, is that the miracle of birth is a healthy baby.
Absolutely.
A lot of people go through pregnancy and don't really realize that that truly is the miracle.
Absolutely. 1 in 10 babies in Connecticut is born premature, over 500,000 babies across the United States. So much of the money raised from March of Dimes goes towards research, specifically to prematurity and hopefully finding the causes of prematurity so that we can one day prevent it. But the millions of dollars in research that we have across the country runs the gamut from things like we have $5 million in autism research happening, money in cancer research, heart defects, many other birth defects, as well as prematurity. So I encourage people to go online to marchofdimes.com, and if they're interested, look at some of the other work that we're doing as well.
Very good. Now, Stu, we have less than a minute here.
Okay,
Do you think
well,
we're going
we
to have
are
this
just- yeah,
almost
we're
ready?
ready. We're ready.
Okay, we're ready. Wonderful.
so
Oh, look
now-
at this. What a beautiful presentation
This
that
is
we're
the way
going to
we
be putting
serve
in
it at Nini's.
Okay. Putting it in this
So we
lovely
have-
glass.
Let's turn that off. And we're going to fish out some of our poached figs.
This
looks so
beautiful
good.
picture. We're going to take a look at right now at all the information you're going to need for the big event. Elm City Legends is happening on Monday, November 8th at the Omni Hotel in New Haven. All the information is right there on the screen, or you can also come to our website and we'll have that information for you. And plenty of space still available, right, Leanne?
There are tickets still available, so you can go online to marchofdimes.com/CT.
Very good. All right, look.